Welcome back, everybody. This is Danny Code, and we're continuing on with the Mashinky playthrough here. And in this episode, what we're going to do, the first thing, one of the first things that we're going to do is we're going to buy our way into the next era. So we definitely have enough resources to do that. But before I do that, I just kind of wanted to look around and see if we can improve the wood production tokens, or the wood token production, there we go, a little bit better. So I know in the last episode we did this whole section over here where we hooked up a few forests and this sawmill and this toolworks here, so that should help out a lot. But I think we can do a few other things. Now, I got this idea from Sean P in the comments of the last episode, where he had a direct line going from this station here. So he's playing along, by the way, just to back up and give you the whole story. So he's playing along on the same map, and he's kind of doing the same thing, but he has a few other odds and ends that are a little bit different. And one of them is that he has a direct route here from this sawmill going to, I think it was either this toolworks or this toolworks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a direct route as well. I'm going to go from here to kind of go out here from these tracks and bridge under, or tunnel under as the case may be, here. So we'll do a little direct route there. So I think that will help, because we have a ton of plank trains going from here into this big old mess of rails, and probably slowing things down and then going into here. So I think we can do that a little bit more efficiently by doing a direct route from the station under here and into this rail line here. So thank you, Sean P, for that idea. I'm also going to look into using because I saw in your photos that you had like a 4 platform station, and you had something a little bit different than I have here, and you had it looked kind of interesting, so I'm going to do that as well. Anyways, so that I'm going to do. Also, what I want to do too is I want to, and this idea was from him as well, Sean P, thank you very much. Getting a lot of good ideas from you. But we have over on this side, we have another sawmill with some forests. So I think what I'm going to do as well, and we have a toolworks here too, so we can do another wood production section here. So we have a forest here, we have a forest here, we have a sawmill, and a toolworks here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do those two things. So we're going to, I think, splice off of maybe here. We're going to come out and then go over the river and then hook up everything. So we're going to do that, and also I'm going to do this little direct route as well. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to do a little time lapse, and I'll be right back.
Sit there while I tell you just how beautiful you look tonight, as if you haven't heard me say about 100 times. You shake your head and look away. I promise that I've tried my hardest to let go of this, but every time I think about a world without you in it, my life becomes a darker shade of gray. Hey, hey, and all I wanna do is make you smile. When darkness still ensues, I wanna be alive. Whatever we go through, I'll make it worth your while. 'Cause every minute, every hour, every day, I wanna make you smile. Stand and keep on staring while I tell you that you're all I need. And even though I know you know that I'm a fighting breed, I'm gonna keep on showing you exactly what I mean. 'Cause all I wanna do is make you smile. When darkness still ensues, I wanna be alive. Whatever we go through, there comes a day when our love has gone away, I'll know it was worth it. Every night I lie beside you, and your tears keep you awake. Honey, it's all worth it. You'll always be worth it. 'Cause all I wanna do is make you smile when darkness still ensues. I wanna be alive. Whatever we go through, I'll make it worth your while. 'Cause every minute, every hour, every day, I wanna make you smile. Oh, every minute, every hour, every day, I wanna make you smile.
All right, so I think we got a lot of stuff going on here. You may have noticed that I did a lot of terrain editing over here. That is because eventually I'm going to put 2 more platforms in, and I wanted enough room for it to turn around and join into these tracks as well. So I wanted to make sure that I, future-proofed this. So that was what that was all about. And I also wanted to make sure that there's enough leadway coming from this T-junction. So there's not a lot of lockups there. This is a little wonky. I don't know if I'm going to keep that as is, but it should be okay because it's pretty far away from here, even though it's going under a tunnel here. And by the way, I put this tunnel here so the city can expand when it does grow. But it's pretty far away from this T-junction here. And it's sort of okay distance away from this one here. We can actually put this one a little bit further. Now, I probably could have done a more direct route to the sawmill from here, but I think we should be okay because both of these forests are funneling into here and then coming up this way, and they don't have a long way to go. So if that becomes an issue a little bit later on, I can actually do maybe a direct line in going into here, coming out of here, maybe going this way. That may be a thing. And I didn't do this town yet, but I will. And it'll probably just T-junction off of here. Again, this is probably going to be a pretty busy corridor, so we're probably going to have to do a little bit of traffic manipulation here and see what's going on there. But I think we should be okay as long as there's not another lot of other industries popping up in this area. We should be okay in this little corridor down here. And there's also this forest here, so we can do direct route there. I didn't bother hooking up this one, but we can a little bit later. Maybe do like a little direct route here and then going into this and funnel it there. Who knows? But yeah, so that whole section there is good. And again, like I said, I spliced off this rail here. Did I put in signals here? I did not. Let's go ahead and put signals in there. Make sure we have this good to go. These are way too close, so let's just take this one out and that one out. That should be fine. Okay. So again, like I said, I spliced off of this rail and we should be good there. And the other thing I did, as you saw earlier, I went ahead and did a direct line going from this station here for the sawmill, going underneath this main rail here with a tunnel and going directly into this Toolworks. And it looks like I was going to go ahead and manually make these trains take this route instead, but it looks like this is more direct route anyway, so it looks like they prefer that route, so I'm not going to bother with that. We should be okay. So, okay, with that said, let's go ahead and buy our way into the next era, like I said I was going to do earlier. And let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll put on some trains on that new section that we just built. So 500 wood tokens, 500 coal tokens, 200. What was that? It was 200, I think. 200 steel and 100 refined oil. All right, we are now in the new era, and it looks like, what do we have here? Okay, so in this era, the new resource, or the new base resource, is sand. So we have sand quarries, and I can't see any here at the moment in our local vicinity here. Let's just go ahead and look like this. Yeah, I don't see too many. I don't see any. There's forests. So another way to look for these things, by the way, is to actually go into the industries menu and see where they are. So I don't see, there's not a lot around. All right, so I'm probably missing it. But anyway, so let's just go into the industry menu, and it'll be a lot easier to visualize that way. Okay, so we have, let's see here. I should have some. Yeah, here we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sand quarries, which isn't a lot, but sand quarries I think produce a good amount. So we have some sand quarries, and the new token is going to be steel. So, and to make steel, you have a Steelworks. So that's the new industry. So the Steelworks is here. So we have a bunch of Steelworks here. So at the Steelworks, what you're going to do is you're going to give them coal, you're going to give them iron, and you're going to give them the sand from the sand quarries, and then they make steel. So then you port that over to get the steel tokens. You port that over to, where is it here? There we go. So you port it over to factories. So factories will make, so let's see here. Yeah, so they will take, let's just look at the factory here. Let's just look at one of these. So here we go. So they take 3 steel, and they make 1 good plus 2 steel tokens. And I think that's the only place that makes steel tokens. I'm pretty darn sure of that. So that is the setup. So let me look where we have, because this may be a little bit tricky if we don't have any near us. So we have one near Colorado City. So where is that? So let's look at that on the map. So that is right there. What? Yeah, so that's the sand quarry. Okay. So there's one there. And that is in relation to our other stuff. That is way up north there. Okay, so that's one. So let's look here. We have one near Springfield. Where's that? That was way over here. So that's there. Wait, there it is. Yep, there it is. And that is nowhere close to anything that we have either. Let's move this out of the way real quick. Yeah, so that's up north as well, and that's really northeast here. That's way up there. Okay, so that's not going to be pleasant if we don't find any of these near us. So that's another one. So we have 2 near Springfield. And dead end? Let's see. Where's that one? That one seems like it would be, so these are all north. Wow, we're gonna have a little bit of a trek to do here, guys. Yeah, so that is north as well. And let's see here. Camp Verde. Camp Green. We'll just call it Camp Green. And that is way the heck out here. Wow. Okay. All right. I am up to the challenge. Well, that's a little more southern. I think. Yeah, but it's way out there. So what we're going to have to do, here's our new section, just to give you a relative idea of what's going on here. This is our new wood section, and that is just way the heck over here. So that's going to be the best bet, I think, though. We're just going to splice off of this, going this way, and come back down, I guess. How far north are we here? So that would be that would be too far. Or, alternately, we can just splice off of here Yeah, just kind of come off here, maybe? Somehow. And then go across, like maybe here. Although, we're still here. So, okay. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and... Where do I want to splice off here? So, I'm just going to come around, down, and then come down a little bit. What is this? Oil. Let's do... Where are we here? Where exactly are we? So we have 2 here, so that's worth a while. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a trek. I do not want to go through those mountains. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Then we got some Steelworks down here as well. So that is good. And we should have maybe some coal mines here around somewhere. Maybe. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to find my way down there. I'm just going to do a little jump cut here and we'll get some rails going from here across and down. And I'm just going to do a direct route because we really need to get this sand. Yeah, perfect actually. That's pretty much on the same parallel. Okay, and that's a bit of a trek. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have done, just like I said, just a straight route. So we're coming out here on our new wood industry. We still have to buy some trains for this, by the way. So we'll do that in just 1 second. But I came out there and I just straight shot. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So straight shot all the way down to our sand quarries. That's awesome. So we are completely across the map from west to east, or east to west, however you want to look at that. So yeah, so pretty cool. But let's go ahead and put some signals in here on that big old railroad track. Straight line. I like it. Got just a little bridge over here, so that's pretty cool, right? Alright, so cool. Now let's go ahead and start this wood industry. Actually, let's go ahead. Yeah, so we'll start the wood industry, and then in the next episode, we'll start doing our, now that we have rails here, we'll start doing our steel industry as well. And again, we have the Steelworks down here, which is really convenient. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about, and I don't see anything here. Oh, wait, we got a coal mine there. Is that coal is going to be a little bit sparse in this area? Maybe. So I think what we might want to do, we have a bunch of forests here. And with the forest, they have the expansion where they have the coal burner, or what is it here? So the charcoal kiln, which makes charcoal, or which makes charcoal, whatever. So that, and then we can shuffle that up to the Steelworks. Either one of these. So yeah, so the coal is the only thing that is going to be maybe a little bit scarce in this area, but we should be good. All right, so let's go ahead, and I know I've been saying this for a little while now. We need to buy some trains for the wood industry, our new wood industry there. So what do we want to do here? So we do have some oil, or diesel I should say. So these are diesel, but they're kind of slow. We have some new ones. Ooh, that's nice. That takes a bunch of money tokens and oil. That's the thing we're gonna have to do too, is we're gonna have to boost up our oil production, or our diesel production as well. This bangle should be okay. So this is, it only goes 43, but that should be good for now, and that's money token burning, or money, it takes money tokens to run it. So let's go ahead and use some of these. Actually, this is one of my favorites, by the way. So my favorite to use. They're slow, but they're decent. So they're pretty good, I think. Anyways, Okay, so first off, let's get the logs. Let's see what we got here. Let's get the logs over to the sawmill. So, yeah, we got plenty of pulling power here. Oh, that's I'm looking at the pulling power again. I'm not looking at the length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be 6. So that'll be 6 times 11, 66. So that'll pull 66. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's buy one more bangle. And then stick these on there. And we'll do 4 more of those. And those are 2 wood trains now, or yeah, wood trains, log trains, whatever. So let's go ahead and start those guys. So we'll give them the same schedule, but we will actually take them and go from one from each of our log forests here. All right, so let's do this one. We're gonna go from this forest here, and we're gonna go all the way up to, is that my sawmill? Yeah, all the way up to the sawmill here. Just a little short distance. He can go and be started, and then we'll do the same thing here, but we'll go from this one here, and then go to our sawmill. There. Alright, so we have 1 train for each of those. And we'll put on a couple more, because these sawmills, these forests will be producing a lot. At least once I put on some extensions here. We'll do that in a minute. Actually, let's just do that now. Let's put on that there. Lumberjack, storage. I'm putting these in no particular design aspect here, because I think we're pretty clear. We got a ton of room. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so there are those, and let's go ahead and do at least 1 train from the sawmill up into the toolworks up here. So depot. And we're gonna do our bangles. I really do like these bangles, by the way. Alright, so let's just give it orders already. So then we'll put on the cars. And going from, since we're here, right? Going from the sawmill to the Steelworks. And nope, don't want to start it, because that would suck. Alright. And we're going to do these here, because we got enough. Yeah, these have pretty good pulling power, so 25. Nice. So that's good. We might want to actually upgrade a lot of our trains to this, to the bangle, actually. Alright, so that looks like a full train. And that's hauling a good amount, so it's hauling 90. That's pretty good. Cool. Start him on his way. Let's go look at this nice looking train here. It's our first bangle on this playthrough. Come on out, guy. Come on out. There he is. Yep. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and do one more thing here. Since we are doing the new industry here, let's go ahead and put on 2 more trains exactly the same that we did for the forest, so we'll put two more or one more on each. So we'll add up here. So that should be good, and then we'll go ahead and duplicate that train that we just made as well. So let's look at our train list here. So let's see here. Bengals. Where are my new trains? Let's see here. So let's sort by age. That'll be a little bit better. There we go. There they are. All right. So let's go ahead and duplicate all three of these. So let's duplicate this one. All right. So we have all our three trains duplicated, and they're going to be on their way. Very cool. So here is this guy. So have my other trains come up, and I think this is one of the new log trains here. Yeah, it's 93. Very cool. And this is all new track, buddy. You're the first one. You are the maiden voyage on these tracks. Alright, very cool. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to be notified when there's more videos on Mashinky, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And I hope everybody is staying safe and doing well. So yeah, I will see everybody very, very soon. Bye for now.
I promise that I've tried my hardest to let go of this, but every time I think about a world without you in it, my life becomes a darker shade of gray.